So, as should be obvious, on a day when you receive a ton of mail which has been blockaded at the post office for some reason that no one will explain, you end up with a long series of unboxings, or unpackagings in this case. And I think this package has been unfairly tagged, and certainly unfairly abused in transit. Look at this. Unfairly tagged with the Great Mail Delay of 2019. It was sent at the end of April and arrived 2 weeks later, so I think it arrived on time, maybe shaking everything else loose, so it might be responsible for me getting everything else. What is it, you say? Well, this is a copy of something I already have, which may seem peculiar, and now it is revealed that I've ordered a new copy of Burning Wheel Gold. Why? Why do I need another copy? Did something happen to the first? No. My first copy is just fine. However, my original copy is of the first printing. And since the first printing and this printing, which is the 7th, a lot of errata have been found and updated and included, and the cover of the book itself has been improved to match that of the Burning Wheel Codex. And as we have been talking about Burning Wheel a lot lately, and I've been reading it more and more, I felt it's time to get an up-to-date modern copy. And just everything about it is an improvement. Not only is the quality of the cover nicer, it now has these nice end papers. There's a certain crispness to the paper, which my much older copy had lost, and that sort of thing. So, Burning Wheel HQ is known for the stoutness of their design and their great attention to detail, and I think it's important to note that this process is ongoing, that the product is, being considered and being updated from time to time. And if you, like me, have an older copy that is starting to, wear thin, there are some perks and benefits for getting a new one. Now I need to decide if I'm going to hang on to the old one for sentiment's sake or pass it on to someone else. Well, while the mood is upon us, let's compare the two side by side. On the left is the new printing, the 7th printing, and on the right is the first printing. We can see right off the bat that the color scheme has been reversed. But more than that, and let's get in as close as we can and adjust the zoom and the focus. There are lots of little details. The book has a very fine texture, which is obvious to the finger. The wheel itself has been stamped into the surface. In every way, the tactile experience of holding the book has been changed. Visually, a reversal, and just a more luxurious experience to the fingers. This is the original. You'll see that the design is essentially the same, and yet the new edition has taken many more steps. It has been refined in the flames of its beliefs. So, other than a slight difference in size brought about by the difference in paper, the book itself, meaning the contents of the pages, the text, hasn't changed all that much. What was written with care and looked at very carefully originally, well, has benefited from that, and the introduction of years and years of noticed errata has simply made the reading experience smoother. We don't see a massive difference in the legibility of the text or the richness of the blacks or the gradations between the grays and that sort of thing. What we see is a high quality text has received improvements that spread that quality out to more areas that weren't available earlier. Meaning an already excellent book has simply become more so, which is great. Now, this new copy, this 7th printing, can rest comfortably side by side on my shelf next to the Burning Wheel Codex. and is ready for me to reference, and this time I'll be referencing it without wondering, is this a page on which there was an erratum? At any rate, there you have it, the latest printing of Burning Wheel, brought to us by Burning Wheel HQ and the excellent workers therein who pack things right and send them off quickly.